It's week 6 of the NFL, and we'll see Baker Mayfield. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland, in Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Another run here with White. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On play action, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Saints first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off he goes. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, New Orleans.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. The drive begins with a run by White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go again with White. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They go play action with Mayfield. Through the contact, it's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run with White. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This a 42-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st and 10, Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Back is Carr. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Carr. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on 4th down, they'll turn to Lou Hedley here to punt. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster Trey Palmer. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Motion man set right. On 1st down is Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Toward the sideline, taken in by Godwin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with White. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Willie Gay with the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there Gain of 7 and a first down. On the give, it's White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They send Godwin in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to New Orleans after this. On 2nd down, Baker. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Mayfield to throw. And it looks like he's gonna have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a toss, running left with Kamara. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To throw is Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Carr working out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
That is caught by the tight end, Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
The Saints offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, Carr. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Carr to throw. This is intercepted.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a give up the middle with White. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's White running right. Open space inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Quick throw, taken in.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On the handoff, it's White. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Barring something very aggressive here on 4th down, this guy has now single-handedly put an end to 2 drives. First, with a pick. Now, a 3rd down sack. It just seems when his defense needs a play the most, he's the one who steps up.
The Saints will punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bucs offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. The tight end going in motion to the left. A give, and here's White. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. 3rd down coming up. Now Mayfield. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
1st down throw for Carr. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Carr now on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Carr. Eyeball all the time he could, but he finally is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bucs offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Nice pick up there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years, he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency. That's the ability to impact the game both as a runner and as a receiver that really makes him stand out from a lot of the other running backs in the league.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Carr. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It is 2nd down and 5. Now, Carr. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game, I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. A run with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's White. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. White. White, 1st down and much more. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 6-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. This kick is good. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.